kind of squat-like, especially with a lot of positions, and he was behind me with this pole. Points at a subway, it just felt like a horror game, and we had to kind of like stand still.
Try not to get caught.
Shout out to fashion in general.
Shout out fashion.
So we're back.
We're back.
We're back with the film log.
Yep.
Apologies for a little bit of a break. Many multitudes of things have happened. We went to the Fashion Week. Some personal things have happened. That's okay because we are back.
Better than ever.
So today we're going to be talking about a few things. We'll talk about our trip to New York during Valentine's Day weekend, which we contributed to our photography skills, videography skills to the New York Fashion Week, and also they did it. Paramount did it. Apparently they had the balls to do it, and it worked.
The odds.
And it worked surprisingly. So, what do you want to talk about first?
Let's get New York Fashion Week out of the way.
Okay.
Just real quick.
Yes.
So this all started, I want to say November. I saw this ad saying, "Oh, you're a photographer, videographer, apply to Photograph Fashion Week." So I'm like, I'm one of those things.
Yes.
So I applied and I got the media pass you see right here.
Oh, see, you should have told me to bring
I know,
it.
I'm sorry.
Told me to bring it.
They're the same, so
Okay.
he got one too, similar.
I did.
And we got to photograph, he got to videograph New York Fashion Week, and now is Valentine's Day weekend.
Yes.
Very fun. Would do it again, but with some changes, and the next time there's definitely a lot of stuff.
Yes,
that
there are some changes next time. AKA McGill and Dominic need to wake up earlier.
Me, I was up.
You were?
I was.
Why didn't you wake up Dom?
You know how he is.
Okay. All right. I had a great time. I wanted, because apparently it starts from 10:30 to 10:30 a.m. to p.m. and in between that they have designated times for different shows that are going on, which we found out as we were getting there. I thought it was just 10:30, kind of just in and out, but they were scheduled. And each of them were about, I want to say, just over an hour, probably.
Roughly, something like that.
Yeah, it didn't feel, for me, it didn't feel like an hour for the two shows that we did. But we wanted to do more, but the way, especially with what I was doing, I was, it's a pit area. And so the fashion stage is right in the middle. And then, everything around it is basically all the media press, videographers, photographers, and there are some seats, and then there are some people standing. Now, the people that were in front of us look like they have gotten seats before us, which was unfortunate because they were able to sit down and probably stay there for the entirety. With us, I had to stand kind of squat-like, especially with a lot of positions, and he was behind me with this pole.
With my tripod.
With his tripod. Sorry, I wanted to clarify that. And then Dom was over my shoulder.
So we were very cramped in there.
Very cramped.
It was starting to get uncomfortable to the point where we can't take this.
No.
Don't get me wrong, it was very fun. And you definitely have to get there early if you want to see. We thought we were there, what would we get there, an hour-ish before the show started? You got to get there earlier. You got to get at least an hour and a half, 2 hours.
I did originally want to get an hour and a half. I said 9:30, but that's just me.
Regardless,
I had a great time in New York. Nonetheless, New York City is truly a place. I'll tell you that.
It's the Big Apple.
It's the Big Apple, and there's some big people in there too. Some interesting characters. People watching in New York City, I have come to find, is my favorite thing to do now. Especially when you're on a subway and you just hear things creeping up behind you. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to go into detail what it is, but, just some points at a subway, it just felt like a horror game, and we had to kind of, stand still.
Try not to get caught.
To get caught. I had a great time. I definitely would like to do it again. I have created a reel that I sent to them. I believe, and you posted photos, and you also sent photos to them through the email? Okay. Yeah, I definitely want to do another reel. I want to work on it a little bit more. The thing is that I just wish that we did do obviously another show so I could have more footage. But nonetheless, I think it's a great opportunity to put on your portfolio. So if you have the opportunity to do it, maybe take it up.
And shout out Runway 7. Shout out Fashion Week.
Yes.
What's it called? Runway 7.
Shout out to fashion in general.
Shout out Fashion Week.
Shout out fashion, because
Shout out
if you didn't exist,
fashion.
we would not have gone there.
Shout out clothes, actually.
Yes, but you know what we can't shout out? Paramount, because they did it. They stomped on Netflix, and Netflix bowed down, and now Paramount is now at $110 billion deal to get Warner Bros. And this actually happened, I believe, 3 days ago, so it was like just before the weekend happened. They kind of set up a deal, and originally Warner Bros. Kept saying no, 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 and I think it was literally like 8 or 9 times they said no. And Netflix's original deal was $83 billion or 82 point something billion dollars. A lot of money. So it was $83 billion, and I thought they had it in the bag. And then everyone started to get upset because, you know, Netflix is a streaming service. They don't want to put movies in theaters. And then after a while, Ted Sarandos, the co-CEO, said that he would allow 45-day theatrical releases for most movies, for most of the Warner Bros. Catalog and any other Netflix movies. So at least there was a little bit of hope in that, because that was my more main concern, I think, because I don't see Netflix as really like a production company. I still see it as Netflix, the streaming service, because, I mean, it's Netflix. So the only harm that they were really going to be doing was putting the movies on streaming quicker, which it didn't seem like the case. And then I was like, okay, that's fine, as long as it's not Paramount.
Well,
Well,
whoop-de-fucking-do.
Whoop-de-fucking-do.
It's Paramount.
Whoop-de-fucking-do.
Paramount came back like the New England Patriots versus the Atlanta 23 to what was it? 8?
It was 28-3 at the end of the third. Yes.
They came back and won. Beat Netflix to the ground.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah. David Ellison is the chairman of Paramount, and his father, which if it becomes a rabbit hole, is the co-founder of our favorite company,
Oracle.
our favorite company, Oracle. So, you know, get conspiracy theorists out of the way. You know, I just want to talk about the merger itself. Paramount owns a lot more than you think, and now with Warner Bros. They will own a lot more. Because I mean, Paramount now has obviously any like kids stuff like Nickelodeon. Paramount, like all the Transformers movies. You know, you know the movie when you see the stars come in and then it's the mountain. You know, I really can't think of any other movie. Is DreamWorks owned by Paramount?
I think they're Paramount. Okay, never mind.
But DreamWorks is owned by NBC Universal, which is Comcast. Okay. But then it says parent organizer. So, yeah, it's okay. NBC, it seems. NBC. So don't have to worry about that. Regardless, it's a lot of movies, and it's a lot of money. It's $110 billion, and Warner Bros. Caved in. And I read this, and I think I screenshotted it.
Well, they overpaid. You know, they could have gone to fucking Best Buy or Walmart and got those movies for like $20 max.
Literally. So this is kind of a thing I stole from Twitter. It's basically kind of a rundown now of what Warner Bros. And Paramount or the merger is going to be. So HBO Max and Paramount Plus will be combined into one service. I hate the interface of Paramount Plus. I don't know if you've ever tried to use Paramount Plus.
Probably a long time ago.
But the last time I used it it's so slow. That's why I have Amazon Prime, and usually if I want like a channel or a subscription, I go into the subscription. I can have Paramount Plus in my Amazon Prime, so I don't have to go to another fucking app. So probably Amazon Prime is probably one of my favorite integrations. Netflix is fine. It's the original streaming face, but Amazon Prime for me is a little bit easier. But so 15 films per studio. That's not a lot. That's 30 movies a year for that one studio. I mean, that would be more than one movie a month. So maybe. But 45-day theatrical windows for each film. So they're doing the exact same thing that Netflix did, 45 days. Merch company will have an approximately $79 billion in debt. So they bought it for $110 billion, and they will still be in $79 billion in debt.
That's so crazy.
$6 billion in cost cutting, including consolidation on tech infrastructure, real estate, corporate overheads, and more. No plans to sell off, spin off any of their cable assets. Flexibility to be put sports like UFC on many cable networks. Will continue to license movies and TV shows to other studios and platforms. And AI will be a tool for artists, but never a replacement for storytellers. That one was a very interesting one. So I know a lot of people are a little, it's a monopoly. I mean, we used to have the big six companies. It was pretty much Paramount, Fox, Disney, Warner Bros, Sony. I'm missing the third one, the sixth one. I don't know. There's the big six, and now there's only the big four. If you want to count Amazon in there,
Sure.
you can go right ahead. Netflix really doesn't do many theatrical movies. Unfortunately, you would think. Really? No. So it's only now 4 big main companies. And welcome to the end of the world, because fuck that. Fuck monopolizations. But a lot of people are a little worried because obviously there's a lot of ties. I don't want to get into really anything politically, but there are definitely overreaches, especially with Paramount now owning not just CBS News, but CNN. So it becomes a little bit more of a, political, diverse overreach. But then I say to those people, Paramount still, and I just talked about him before this, Paramount still puts out South Park. And recent South Park episodes have really, really been hilarious for many reasons.
Specific reasons.
For specific reasons. So, there's a lot of, caveats with that, and hopefully we don't have to worry about that. But it's definitely a worry on everyone's mind, of course, because you don't want to have one company owning everything.
Which is, I feel like eventually down the line, that's what's going to end up happening.
But I don't even think that could even happen because there would be no competition. And I even think those companies know for a fact that they need competition. At this point, if it's just going to be, I don't know at this point, because Disney will never be bought out.
Yeah.
Disney will never ever be bought out. Comcast, that's the other sixth one, Comcast, which is basically Universal, NBC, all that. I have a very frightening feeling that Comcast will be the next company to be bought out. I can have a little tingling sense.
Even with Universal, though?
Oh, well, no, I guess so, Universal, because
they also do music as well. It's not just movies.
That's true. So maybe, but who knows? Sony probably will get bought by somebody.
No.
I feel like Amazon will buy Sony.
Oh, if that ever happens, I don't know.
Who knows? But yeah, so big companies, and it's definitely a worrisome for many of us, myself included, because you don't want all these companies to. Because now what is it going to be? It's going to show the Paramount. So when I go to see Dune Part 3, it's going to show Paramount and Warner Bros. Which one is it going to be?
Imagine down the line, like let's say, fuck the monopoly laws. Somehow Disney just owns everything. You're going to see 30 minutes of it is just going to be the intro logos.
Yes, literally.
Marvel. Peacock.
You've never seen The Boys on. You've seen a few episodes, so you understand how Vought is, and it's one company that owns superheroes, the movies, and stuff like that. It's gonna happen soon at this point. I mean, so that's a little bit of a worrisome, but yeah. I truly hope, because a lot of people have been coming out and saying that that David Ellison does love movies and does love to keep the truth in that. And especially with the AI thing, making it as a tool for artists and not, replacing storytelling. Hopefully they keep to their word, but who knows? I do know that there's going to be lots of job cuts in Paramount and in Warner Bros., especially in Warner Bros. So if you have a job in Warner Bros.,
good luck.
Congratulations, and unfortunately, you're going to be laid off in 2 weeks. The Oscars is in 2 weeks, and have we done what we promised? Absolutely not. I still am behind.
I'm so sorry.
We are sorry. We're fake cinephiles.
I literally, practically. I literally made plans to go watch Hamnet in theaters.
Why did you flake?
I went to go have dinner instead.
Oh.
And then we took a little longer than we thought. I'm like, all right, whatever. We'll just end up watching it.
They did full 3 courses.
Yeah. We ended up, just missing out on the movie.
All right. Well, that's all right. I definitely want to get to trying to watch them in 2 weeks, or at least some of them. And I definitely think, I don't know what we should do for the Oscars. Maybe we should stream our reactions. Live stream our reactions to the Oscars. Obviously, for copyright reasons, we would have to put it
just our faces.
Faces, but it's so high and so low in the top right-hand corner, you can barely see the actual ceremony. I think it's going to be on Hulu, so. But, yeah, so, I mean, that's about it for this week. A little bit of a break, but hopefully we'll be getting back to the film log and its weekly episodic things where we both like to talk about things involving Fashion Week, photography, or anything. Mostly movies.
Mostly movies.
So, yes, so that's going to be it for today. Miguel's links will all be in the description, including his channels, Time Collective, half of Time Collective, obviously.
Shout out Dom.
And obviously everything else will be in the link down in the description. So thank you guys for watching this video. And
one more thing. Watch out for our vlogs on New York Fashion Week.
Yes, the vlog that I still have to edit for you, by the way.
That he still has to edit
Slacking on that one, but that's okay. Will I do it later today?
You better.
Maybe. We're gonna find out. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.